Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your legs struggle to support you, or climbed a flight of stairs and wondered why it felt harder than it used to? You're not alone. Many people over 60 start noticing their legs feel weaker, shakier, or more tired than before. And while it might seem like just another part of getting older, it's often your body's way of asking for help. Research published in the Journal of Aging and Health shows that leg strength is directly tied to independence and longevity. Yet it's one of the first areas we tend to lose strength in. Think about it. Your legs carry you through every step of life. Whether it's chasing after grandkids, tending to a garden, or simply getting around the house, strong legs mean freedom. So when that strength starts to fade, it can be frustrating, even scary. But the good news is, there are clear reasons why this happens. And even better, there are simple, effective ways to slow it down or even reverse it. If you've been noticing changes in your legs, don't ignore them. Let's explore what could be behind it and what you can do, starting today, to stand tall and strong again. Reason number 7, muscle loss, sarcopenia. One of the biggest and sneakiest reasons your legs start feeling weaker after 60 is something called muscle loss. It even has a name, sarcopenia. But don't let the word scare you. It just means your muscles naturally shrink as you age. In fact, after age 30, we all begin to lose muscle mass little by little. And if we're not doing anything to stop it, that loss speeds up after 60. You might notice it when your thighs start looking thinner, or when getting out of a chair feels like more effort than it used to. It's not just in your head, your muscles are literally getting smaller. Here's the good news. This kind of muscle loss isn't just inevitable with aging. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who stay active and eat enough protein can slow or even reverse sarcopenia. That means it's never too late to get stronger. Even small steps, like doing squats at the kitchen counter, lifting light weights, or taking brisk walks, can wake up those leg muscles and bring back strength and energy. Eating protein-rich foods like eggs, yogurt, quinoa, or even a scoop of protein powder in your smoothie can also make a real difference. Want a natural way to power up your legs? Don't miss our video. Shocking truth, boost leg strength after 60 with 4 superfoods. You'll find the link waiting in the description. So if your legs feel weaker lately, don't give up. You're not broken. You're just ready for a little rebuild. And that starts with movement, one step at a time. Reason number 6, bone density decline. Have you noticed you're not quite as tall as you used to be? You're not imagining it. As we age, it's common to lose a bit of height, sometimes an inch or more, by the time we reach our 70s or 80s. This gradual shrinkage happens because the bones in our spine compress, our posture shifts, and more importantly, our overall bone density starts to decline. And that bone loss doesn't just affect your back, it has a big impact on your legs too. Your legs are weight-bearing powerhouses, and when your bones become thinner and more fragile, they're more prone to tiny fractures and even osteoporosis. That can make everyday activities feel harder, and sometimes it even makes us hesitate to move altogether. When that happens, our muscles weaken from lack of use, and the cycle continues. Research shows that postmenopausal women can lose up to 20% of their bone density within just a few years, which is huge when it comes to staying strong and steady. The encouraging part? Movement, nutrition, and gentle strength work can all help. Daily walks, light resistance training, and foods rich in calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium, like leafy greens, yogurt, and even quinoa, can do wonders. Some people also benefit from safe sunlight exposure or supplements, depending on their doctor's advice. Your bones might be changing, but they're still listening, and they'll thank you for every step you take. Reason number 5, joint wear and tear. You know that feeling when your knees creak a little more than they used to, or getting up from a low chair takes just a bit longer. That's your joints trying to get your attention. As we get older, our joints, especially the ones in the knees and hips, naturally go through a bit of wear and tear. The cushioning cartilage that once made everything glide smoothly starts to thin out, and that can lead to stiffness, soreness, or even that grinding feeling when you move. The problem is, when joints hurt, we tend to move less. And when we move less, the muscles around those joints weaken, which actually puts even more strain on them. It becomes a frustrating loop. Pain leads to inactivity, and inactivity makes the problem worse. But here's where things can change. Gentle, consistent movement is one of the best things you can do for aging joints. Low-impact activities like walking, swimming, or even simple stretches at home can help keep everything lubricated and functioning better. In fact, research has shown that regular light exercise can reduce joint pain and improve mobility over time. Add to that a bit of strength training, staying hydrated, eating anti-inflammatory foods, and maybe even adding omega-3s or turmeric to your routine, and you've got a powerful combo to protect those joints. Your body still wants to move. Sometimes it just needs a little help getting started. Reason number 4, poor circulation, peripheral artery disease. Ever feel like your legs get heavy, tired, or crampy after just a short walk, even though your energy seems fine otherwise? That could be more than just muscle fatigue. As we age, blood circulation to the legs can start to slow down, especially if something called peripheral artery disease, PAD, is in the picture. It happens when the arteries that carry blood to your limbs start to narrow, usually because of plaque buildup. Less blood flow means less oxygen and nutrients reaching your leg muscles, and that leads to aches, fatigue, slower healing, and that dragging, uncomfortable feeling that makes you want to stop moving. The tricky part is, many people ignore those early signs, thinking it's just part of getting older. But here's the truth. While circulation naturally declines a bit with age, it doesn't mean you're powerless to change it. Studies show that even moderate movement, like walking just 30 minutes a day, can actually improve blood flow over time. And foods rich in healthy fats and antioxidants, like avocado, blueberries, and leafy greens, help keep those blood vessels flexible and strong. If you smoke, reducing or quitting can also make a dramatic difference in circulation. And keeping your blood sugar and blood pressure in check gives your arteries a fighting chance. So if your legs feel tired before you do, don't push through it blindly. Listen to your body, then start moving with care. Sometimes just getting the blood flowing again is the first big step towards stronger, more energized legs. Reason number 3, nerve damage, peripheral neuropathy. Have you ever felt a strange tingling in your feet, or like your socks are bunched up when they're not? Maybe your legs feel numb or clumsy at times, like they just won't listen when you move. That might be a sign of nerve damage, something called peripheral neuropathy. As we get older, the nerves that send messages between the brain and body can become damaged, especially in the legs and feet. It's more common if you have diabetes, but aging alone can also play a role. When nerves misfire or stop working well, it affects how you move, how you feel the ground beneath your feet, and how confident you feel doing simple things like walking or climbing stairs. You might even find yourself tripping more often or avoiding movement altogether. But the less you move, the weaker your legs become, and the cycle keeps going. The encouraging news, you're not stuck with it. Gentle movement like walking, yoga, or Tai Chi can help keep the nerves active and the muscles engaged. Some research also shows that foods rich in B vitamins, like leafy greens, eggs, and fortified cereals, support nerve health. And if blood sugar is part of the issue, working to keep it steady is one of the most powerful ways to protect your nerves. It might feel frustrating or even scary when your body sends mixed signals, but small, consistent choices really do make a difference. Your nerves may be slowing down, but your strength doesn't have to. Reason number 2, spinal problems, sciatica, herniated discs. Have you ever felt a sharp shooting pain that starts in your lower back and travels down your leg, almost like electricity? Or maybe one leg just feels heavier or weaker than the other, without a clear reason. These could be signs that your spine is sending out an SOS. As we age, the discs in our spine can dry out and shrink, which sometimes causes them to bulge or herniate. When that happens, they can press on nearby nerves, a condition commonly known as sciatica. This kind of nerve compression doesn't just hurt, it can mess with your balance, coordination, and even the strength in your legs. Many people say it feels like their leg won't cooperate, or that they avoid walking because the pain gets worse with movement. And here's the tricky part. The pain doesn't always stay in the back. It often shows up in the hips, thighs, or even feet, making it easy to misread the signals. But just because your spine is aging doesn't mean you're stuck. Studies show that staying gently active, through walking, water aerobics, or targeted stretching, can reduce pain and even improve nerve function. Physical therapy can also help strengthen the core muscles that support your spine. And if you're sitting for long periods, adding short standing or movement breaks every hour can ease pressure on your lower back. You don't have to accept spinal pain as your new normal. With the right approach, your back can support you well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond, so you can keep walking strong and steady, doing the things you love. Reason number 1, electrolyte imbalance, low magnesium and potassium. You know that annoying leg cramp that wakes you up in the middle of the night or shows up right when you're stretching in the morning? Or that strange, twitchy feeling in your calves after a walk? These could be signs your body's running low on key electrolytes, especially magnesium and potassium. As we get older, our bodies aren't always as efficient at holding on to these important minerals, and even mild deficiencies can throw your muscles off balance. Magnesium helps your muscles relax after they contract, while potassium plays a big role in preventing cramps and fatigue. Without enough of either, your legs might start feeling weak, unsteady, or just plain tired. And since we often lose these minerals through sweat, medication, or even just not drinking enough water, it's easier than you might think to fall behind. The fix doesn't have to be complicated. A banana in the morning, a sprinkle of chia seeds or pumpkin seeds on your salad, or a warm bowl of quinoa or leafy greens can help replenish what your muscles crave. Staying hydrated is key too. Your muscles need water to use electrolytes properly. The truth is, this kind of imbalance often goes unnoticed until it starts to affect your daily life. But when you support your body with the right foods, simple movement, and mindful hydration, your legs respond. They feel stronger, steadier, and ready to carry you wherever you want to go. So if something feels off, don't ignore it. Your body's whispering, and it's asking for balance. So if you've recognized yourself in any of these signs, whether it's wobbly knees, slower steps, or lingering aches, know that awareness is the first step to change. Your body's not broken, it's just aging, and with the right fuel, movement, and mindset, it can still surprise you. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out our next video on easy leg strengthening exercises and superfoods that truly make a difference. Let's stay strong, mobile, and full of energy, because life after 60 is far from over. It might just be getting started.